allowed another person perspective change the way you think or the way you are, because if your point of view of the world has bring you all the way to this place or where you are right now, why would you change the way you think or the way you see the world, your perspective of the world? You know, you don't let nobody's decision or nobody's way to live change the way you think. And that's the problem with society nowadays. They allow anything control their thoughts and control what they're gonna do next. That's why I love to live a slow life. When I mean slow, I mean a peaceful life, because I live in a city where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of movement in here. So it's always people outside, so it's not a slow life. But I make it a slow life because this is my way to live. And I don't let anything distract me from what I want, you know? I'm a very optimistic person, and I feel like that's why people love me so much, because I don't bring bad energies. I'm not on those steps, you know? I'm not on that. I like to make people feel great all the time, and I like people to be happy and comfortable in their own skin. And that's it, because you cannot change another person. You just gotta let them be, and that's it. It's their decision to see how they wanna live life. You don't force anything, or you don't force relationships or connections with nobody. Always try to vibe alone and be by yourself, because when you learn how to be by yourself, you learn how to feel comfortable by yourself. Not only that, you feel more confident because you don't need anything or nobody to make you feel like you are worth it. Because you know yourself well, because you have confidence knowing that nothing can destroy your peace or the way you think. So be very optimistic in your life. I guess all of us live in a world where everybody's lying or everybody's trying to pretend to be somebody else. You know? But you have to be always you. No matter what, no matter the conditions you go through, no matter what your friends, no matter what your family say, always be you. We spend so much time trying to make everybody happy around us, but we don't take a chance to think about ourselves, or to think about what we really want in life, or what are we made for. We don't get to know ourselves in a deep level. We're always waiting for somebody else to tell us that we deserve good, or we're supposed to be doing this for ourselves. We never wait a second and think about what we really want. There's a lot of people out there that's just existing, and it's kind of sad, because why would you be living life for somebody else when you can just be enjoying life with your own vibes, your own vibrations, your own energy, without giving a fuck what everybody else think? And I think that's a big problem in society, because that's what we are told to do. Listen to others so we can feel better. When it's not supposed to be like that. We're supposed to listen to our hearts all the time, because that's what made us incredible. That's what make us so special. Our uniqueness, our weirdness. A lot of people just live in a box and they never get out of it. It's kind of sad, because you have so much more to discover on this planet, and you just wasting it, giving yourself limitations when you can be anything. Never give yourself limitations. Never tell yourself that you cannot do something, because you are not believing in yourself. You gotta be the one who believes in yourself all the time. Nobody else will. Nobody else gonna come to your face and tell you to do stuff for yourself, because everybody's too worried about themselves that they really don't care about what you do. In your head, you're probably thinking, yeah, these people is worried about me, but in reality, people is so much worried about themselves in their world that they really don't care about what you do with your life or what your next step is. They gonna talk about it regardless, because that's what people do. When people don't have nothing going on in their life, all they do is focus on somebody else's progress. But you always gotta make sure that you doing the right thing, You always gotta make sure that your energy that you have right now, or the energy you wanna keep right now, you always keep it. No matter what. No matter the circumstances, no matter what people say, no matter what people think, always feel great about yourself. Always feel like you're the best thing in the room. Because that's how it is. Just by you going in a room, you're just changing the environment. You're just changing the energies. Love yourself a little bit more. Feel great sometimes. Not sometimes. Feel great all the time, because this is what life is about. And don't feel weird or don't feel bad because you're doing different things. Don't feel bad because you're trying to follow a different path, or don't feel bad because you're not following or you're not doing the same thing as everybody. You're not meant to do what everybody's doing. You are placed on this earth to do what you want, to discover yourself, to get to know yourself more. If you wanna be successful in life, make sure you get to know yourself very well. What you like to do, because a lot of people do not get to know themselves, and that's the first thing you have to do in life. Get to know yourself so you don't allow anything in your life. Because the little things matter, Because if you have a goal that you want to achieve, but you're always partying, I'm not judging nobody because I really don't like to judge, but if you have a goal and you want to achieve it, you're not going to achieve that goal being lazy, laying out in bed, doing nothing. If you see out there, all the successful people, they take action all the time. And that's the secret. If you want to accomplish something, take action in it. And you always gotta keep your mind in a positive thought. The subconscious mind only can keep one thought at a time. So make sure you keep that thought positive, no matter what. And you gotta believe. There's a lot of theories that say that you become what you think. And that's how it is. You become your reality. And that's how successful people live. Successful people never think bad about themselves. Have you ever seen somebody out there that is successful and they're always thinking down on themselves? No, because they love their uniqueness. They love who they are. They love where they're coming from. And that's a good thing, to love yourself, because you don't just let anybody come to your face and disrespect you, because you have values, you are worth it. When you get to know yourself, you know what you have, you know what you're working with, so you are confident. You feel great when you know yourself. Because you don't just let nobody put you down like that, as I say. Always keep your head up, no matter what. No matter what your family say, no matter what your friends say, no matter what other people say. That's one problem that society have. They always listening to somebody else. What's put in your heart is for you and only you. Everybody think different. Everybody got their own word. Nobody's worried about how you're gonna get to that high level or the high point, you know, or to the top of the world. Nobody knows but you. You is the answer. Do not follow nobody. Don't try to imitate nobody. Be you. Create your own energy, your own code, so you can attract more of that, more good stuff into your life. You gotta feel yourself. You gotta believe that you're the sexiest person going into a room, because you are. There's nobody else like you on this planet. There's nobody else like you that think like you or have the same mindset as you. And don't let this word confuse you, you know, because all of us is smart. All of us have the same capacity. The problem is that we are following this society. We are following what we are told since we were kids, and we forgot about who we really are. Do not follow anything that makes you feel bad or makes you think about yourself twice. Follow what inspires you. Follow what makes you you. Follow what people think is weird. You know? The more weird you are, the better it gets. Because life gets better. Me personally, when I feel bad, I just watch those thoughts go through my life. I don't stop there and I don't give them power, you know? I don't think about them too much. Because all of us got problems, all of us go through stuff, all of us have feelings because we are humans. That's part of human nature. But the problem is that we feel bad and we get stuck on that moment. for our entire life, and we're not even realizing it. So don't let your thoughts control you. Don't believe everything you think, because our mind sometimes gonna give us negative thoughts, but it's our option if we wanna allow them into our life. It's everything. Everything is about you. You is the answer. Be kind to people. Love people. Love the people that you have by your side right now. Love your family, and don't be available for everybody. Because the more available you are, the more people disrespect you. The more people start seeing more of you, more stuff about your life, so they're really not interested in you. So don't give people the privilege to come into your life and destroy what you had organized. Because we allowed everything to happen to us in our life. Because if you wanna have bad friends, you just cut them off. We gotta normalize cutting people off nowadays, because people come into your life with bad energy and bad vibrations, and they really make you feel like you're not worth it, or that you deserve less, or that you're not supposed to be around them. Do not make this life about people. Make this life about you. Make life more excited. Follow your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you what to do with your own life. Because everybody got a purpose in life. The problem is that people think that they don't have more opportunities in life once they commit an error, or once they commit a mistake. They think that that's the end of the world. I like to tell myself that when things happen to me, it's just 24 hours and it's not the end of the world. So I try to just watch my emotions go through, as I say, and not hold them for too long, so I don't feel bad. And we can learn with ourselves. We can learn everything we want if we tell ourselves that we will get there with hard work and discipline. If you want to learn a new language, if you want to go to this country, travel, get to know this culture, do it no matter what. Because you might find something out there that is especially for you, but you don't even know it because you are so in this little box that society have you. You gotta start thinking more. You gotta start thinking more big, more out of hands. Because that's part of humans. You are meant to create. You are meant to be you. And people can judge you. People can give you bad looks. But who cares, Do not let nobody bad vibes ruins yours. Always stay kind. Always stay nice. Always be you.